up, everybody?
YouTube? This is SEL0320.
Joe Johnson, 030.
I know it's been a while.
Yes.
But we're back. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things that I need to record and share with y'all. Went to AwesomeCon, y'all. It was freaking epic. Went to a Saturday session. I didn't go Sunday or Friday, but
I didn't go because I had to work, unfortunately.
Yeah, that sucked.
But Sam enjoyed it for the both of us.
Yeah, and we networked with a lot of different people, including filmmakers and people like that are doing certain things with circulation of drawing and animation. So it's really awesome. And in addition to that, one of my best friends, Kenny, which y'all know from the Dark Knight reveals and reaction videos, he just came back from a missional trip to Pakistan, and we got to actually document and record his journey of the whole entire thing, and so to speak, a testimony in and of itself. And it's really heartfelt. And if y'all would like to know kind of what that is, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm definitely going to try to share it out. But I was interested to see if y'all are interested as well. But yeah, some awesome story. It was serious, and we got to record the whole entire thing of how he described it. But today we are back for a trailer TV reaction review. Did I do that right? So the new show on CBS.
Wait, a TV trailer action review?
TV trailer reaction review.
A TV. All right, you heard it.
Yeah, I did.
Let's jump in. Let's just do it.
So the name of the show is The Briefcase. It's gonna be shown on the CBS network, and there's been a lot of chatter and talk around it. I looked at a little bit of it, but Joe hasn't looked at any of it, and I really want to kind of go into an in-depth review of it. And I just, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up, because if I talk about it, it exposes the different morality and ethics of is this a show that should even kind of be on the air, essentially. And I was debating even doing a reaction video to it, but I was like, you know what, I've done everything else, let's just go in. So I'm gonna go and find the latest trailer for it. Keep the volume all the way up. The Briefcase. CBS. I think this is it. How much would you like to share? Reality. Yeah, this is it. Alright, y'all, here we go. I think this is it.
Are you up for whatever? Don't answer. Grab a Bud Light. Show it. Find the
That wasn't it.
Yeah, these are commercials. YouTube and their witty commercials.
They are trying to expose us to Bud Light. No, you oppressors, no! Alright, here it goes.
What would you do if $101,000 landed on your doorstep?
I'd be afraid, because I think a drug dealer comes.
Across America, hard-working families are feeling the impact of rising debts and shrinking paychecks.
Everybody. Shoot, we had a blackout in our nation's capital.
These tough times are testing the human spirit. Now comes a new series that will make you question what really matters most.
Is that a Christian song?
Each week, two deserving families that have been dealt a tough hand.
Oh wow, that's late.
Paycheck to paycheck.
I'm so sick of struggling.
Will be given a briefcase with $101,000 inside.
Is this really my money?
No way!
Oh my God, I've never seen so much money in my life.
And it will change their lives forever.
They could really help my family pay a lot of those student loans that we have.
It sets up a house. Everything that we've been dreaming for.
Thank you guys so much.
But with the $101,000 comes a life-altering decision.
The money is yours, but there also is a decision.
You can keep all of the money, you can keep some of the money, or you could choose to give all of the money away.
What?
If you decide not to keep it all, whatever left is going to go help another family who may be in as much need, or maybe more, than you guys.
What the families don't know is that they were both given a briefcase and are actually contemplating whether to give any money to each other.
There's no way we can give 1 penny to them.
I'm sorry, this was offered to us.
I'm gonna give it all away.
Over the next 72 hours, they'll receive information about each other.
Their total debt is $490,000.
I had a heart attack when I was 38.
We're just a gun-toting, God-fearing Republican family. What would this family think about us?
I do believe that marriage is between one man and one woman.
Dang. And racial stuff, folks that's got
To help
disabilities.
their decision, they'll secretly visit each other's lives.
He lost his leg in war. What an unselfish act for him to do.
One of their children has autism, which makes it even more difficult.
In the end,
Man,
both families
that
will be
ain't
flown
right.
to Los Angeles for a shocking
I'm
reveal.
gonna turn this mess off.
There's one more thing you need to know.
There are 2 briefcases.
Oh my gosh.
Both of you were given a briefcase with $100,000 cash and have been deciding on whether to share any money with each other.
Wow.
We want you guys to be a family together.
Through it all, they'll learn that it's not the money, but the journey that will teach them what they value most.
We don't have so much money, but we have so much love.
Faced with the decision to lift your family out of financial hardship,
We just hustle and struggle for the last 20 years. I can take a break from that for a while.
Exactly.
or to hold a helping hand to another family in need,
Do nice things for people no matter what the outcome is going to be.
what would you do?
If you've got a chance to help somebody, you do it.
You gotta give it away.
I made the decision.
I hate you.
I don't owe nobody unless somebody owes me.
Thank you so much.
I learned a lot about myself. It's about helping others. You changed our life, you guys.
This is the Briefcase.
That's okay. So that's like a big, like, mind game ultimately. So essentially, they're 2 families are giving briefcases full of $100,001, no, something like that, and pretty much
$100,000
about $100,000
each.
and they have to decide whether or not they're gonna keep it or give it to the other family that they don't know also has a briefcase of the same amount.
And they don't know that the other family has a briefcase or not.
Right. So that's interesting to watch. It's very interesting to watch. I'm interested in seeing what people would do. But as far as, I feel like it's a big social experiment. And I think morally, like, people watching this, I feel like it's gonna change, like, people's values. Like, and I don't necessarily think it's gonna be in a good way either. Like, I think more so, I don't know, man.
It can't. Say you got some people that somebody just came back from Iraq, got the leg blown off, they don't get the disability they need, and then say if they lose a kid or something like that, detrimental stuff happens all across the United States. Now, we're not in poverty like other countries, true, but we are a missional field. Like, there are, like, real poverty, like, around here. There are people that are underprivileged. There are people that are on the streets, you know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna go and give 2 families, $100,000. One family could be like, we are going to keep this money because our family needs it. And there's nobody, like, this is a blessing from God. Say if they say it's a blessing from God, like, what sense would it make, you know, like, doing that, you know? And they settle on that value. Then the other family, on an emotional level, they say, man, so you're saying I can give this away or partially away? Like, I don't know what their situation is, you know. I want to give it all away. So then this other family now has $200,000, and this family that, because of their heart and their value of mankind, they choose to give all the money away that they could have used to take care of their own debts. And you call yourself a show that's trying to teach people something. What is the end result? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you really gaining out of this? If you really want to bless somebody, Give them both that money just right there. Let them sit on that money and do what they want to with it for 3 months. And then after that, tell them you have exactly 10% of that you can do whatever you want to with it. If you want to give it away, if you want to invest it, if you want to share it with the other family, then that's one thing. But you're going to give somebody $100,000 and play on their emotions or their ethics or even like their face value. You could have like a black family that their dad has been in prison for like 1,000 days, which may be like 4 years or something like that. And they just come back and they get this opportunity. And like he's like, look, I've been hustling all these years just to be straight, and now I'm getting this money to me. Like, I don't know if I can even hold on to this the right way. And same exact time, like I got this pressure, like I'm gonna give this to other family. No, I'm not gonna do that. And you might have families striving against each other. They're playing on the aspect that by teaching these people that they're gonna learn something more about the value of just life and camaraderie and helping your fellow man. So you're gonna take $100,000, you're gonna put it in place of somebody that is underprivileged and has no ability of being able to take care of themselves, that could die tomorrow, and call it moral and learning of life. That's bullcrap. And not just that, if you want to take that money, if you got that much money, I don't know who's supporting or representing this, take that money and put it into a fund of the underprivileged so that it can make money to distribute it evenly throughout the entire United States. You can give, let's say this whole entire show has like 40 people, like they get $100,000 each. Take that $10,000 per every single one of those people and give it to them. Just make the show about like this briefcase. You can choose to take this briefcase or not. I want to bless you. God has given me an opportunity of telling you, look, you are worth more and you have a greater thing coming for you. This opportunity is this briefcase. If you choose to take it, take it. Pray about it. You figure out, some people might not take it, but that's on them at that point. Like I can see, all right, that's the revelation of the briefcase. Take that, you know, and that's $10,000 that they can either use to do something really with substantially. And they go through each one, and I would watch that. I've watched far seasons of that because I know like $10,000. You know what we could do with $10,000? I mean, I'm not rich, man. I mean, we got the Lord's blessed us with some lights and stuff, you know. But I mean, everybody at this point in this era is dealing with a financial crunch or a realization that they have less, and if they are having more, it's coming from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think that them playing with people's emotions and they playing with their heart values, and then like them already having specific issues and they targeting these people like that, that's just wrong for me. I think that on an entertainment level, yeah, I think that thousands of billions of people are gonna watch this. But what does it cost a man to gain the world by making money off this show and off these people and all this kind of stuff, or seeking entertainment value in this one notion, then to lose your soul from it, lose your value from it? Like, identify, okay, I'm going to continue watching this because this is entertainment to me and this edification to me because it's not happening to me. But what happens if tomorrow you do and you're sitting there watching and you're like, man, dang, I wish, you know. That's just, it's just so messed up to me, man. Like I looked at a little snippet of it beforehand, and I was like, this can't be right. So I watched the whole entire thing with Joe, and now looking at it, watch these folks break down. Like, I don't know, man. Like we're gonna be judged as a country for the things that we do, and the state of our country now is so detrimental, so dangerous. I mean, that's refuting the inclement weather and the disasters that are happening all over the place, and the stuff that's going on with ISIS and all the terrorist groups, and then within our own country, our infrastructure being broken down economically. Like, those are just forefront stuff. But when our morals go, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you start taking stuff like doctrine and telling kids that they can't do this or they're not really being taught anything, like the gateway to that has always been the TV. It's always been communicational lines. It's always been about our perception. Like we look at what we see and we take it in. What you put in you is what's gonna come out. So you sitting there looking at this show and you're like, man, what's really being edified for your soul in this show? I'm sorry, I'm not tearing down anything jokes because I agree with what Joe said. It is seemingly entertaining to watch, to see what would happen. But like the Lord has blessed me with an apartment that I didn't even think I could have 4 years ago. Like I was at one point, I was in pretty bad economic state. I didn't even have a place to live, you know? And the Lord got me out of that. And people helped me with that. And family members helped me with that naturally, you know? And if somebody was looking under a microscope watching that, you know, watching me suffer or even watching me make the hard decisions of not to eat this or what to do, how to make it through this week, you know, it would tear me down. It would tear me down, you know? And it might make me some money if they say, okay, I'm signing this contract, you can make this money later on down the line and this might help your family out. Yeah, I would make that sacrifice because I would need to. But is it right for somebody to profit on my struggles or even my blessings, you know? But I had to get a show a thumbs down. I can't, I refuse to try to watch it just because I feel like the value in this is just off, man. But what are your takes on it, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a big social experiment, to be honest. I would find a couple episodes to be interesting to watch just to see what people would do. But at the same time, like, as a viewer, if I'm just rating this like from a show, as a viewer, I feel like it would make me more selfish. Because I'm looking at these people and it's like, okay, they both start out with, you know what I'm saying, the same amount of money, but let's say so one family gives the money away, and I'm looking at that person, I'm like, they're at a loss now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really the truth of it. So I'll probably like, man, each person, I think, like, for each family, I'm like, both you guys really should hold on to the money, you know? Like, they're like, I'm trying to like, even in the preview, I'm trying to like decide like which family would get the money. I'm like, I hope both of you guys get it, you know? And if one family decides to keep it and they get both piles of money, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad at that one family for having both of them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? For not giving.
Or even how would they feel about it?
Exactly.
I mean, one thing if they like, oh, look, I'm gonna give half of my money, I'm gonna give half of my money.
Yeah.
And then that's an even trade off, and that's fine, you know. But what is this gonna do, you know, to these people? I mean, it could be completely scripted. It could be completely false. These people could have a whole bunch of money, but if this is real and these people are seriously out of the cut, like I'm looking at this joint, it don't look scripted. It don't look scripted to me. It looks like these folks are seriously feeling emotions in this moment. You know, it's some emotions you just can't fake.
Yeah.
I pray it's scripted because, man, CBS, y'all already done got on my crap list with taking Supergirl and putting it at odds with Gotham. But I mean, this is a whole different thing, man. But anyway, I know we went long on this. I apologize, we went too long. But hopefully y'all enjoyed our reaction, our views, our perspectives on it. I really want to know what y'all's thoughts, processes on it. I'm going to leave the link to it in the description bar below. Please leave your comments. Please like this if you did, and share it if you feel the same that way with us, if you want to. And thanks everybody for watching. Any closing thoughts, Joe?
I guess what they're trying to say is like the real lesson is always give. Because if both parties always give, they're going to live. Each going to end up with the same amount of money. But the reality of the situation is not going to happen. No. It's just not.
It's like you're trying to play creator.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, y'all, we're out. Hopefully you enjoyed. SEL0320 signing out. Deuces.
All right, everybody.
Man, that joint made me sad.